The motivation is very important to investigate. It is also important when we make the choice regarding the path we engage into. Even within Buddhism itself, there are different branches, different traditions that one chooses according to the motivation. There are motivation more directed towards oneself, one's own liberation from the suffering of the world, one's own mental peace. There are some other motivation more directed towards the others, developing one's mind for the sake of the others, because we will be able to guide them correctly, because we will be able to show them the path we have walked on. There are some other motivation which are on the basis of helping the others, increasing our wish to reach enlightenment as quick, as swiftly as possible, because we understand there is no time to lose.
Zelo pomembno je, da proučimo motivacijo. To je zelo pomembno, ko se odločamo, na katero duhovno pot bomo krenili. Celo v budizmu obstajajo različne veje, različna izročila, med katerimi posameznik izbira v skladu s svojo motivacijo. Nekatere motivacije so bolj usmerjene k posamezniku samemu, k lastni osvoboditvi od trpljenja sveta, k lastnemu miru uma. Druge motivacije pa so bolj usmerjene k drugim, k razvijanju svojega uma za dobrobit drugih, ker bomo le tako sposobni jih pravilno voditi, jim pokazati pot, ki smo jo sami prehodili. Nekatere motivacije so osnovane na pomoči drugim in še povečujejo našo željo, da bi se razsvetlili čim hitreje, zato razumemo, da ne smemo izgubljati časa.
To check correctly what is our motivation is not always that easy, because we are dealing with our ego. And of course our ego tends to tell us that we are the best, that we have the best motivation, that of course we want the goodness for all the others. Of course we are very compassionate. Who would say to oneself easily, well, actually my main goal is myself. The others, I can help them till I reach my mental peace, but after that they will have to manage on their own, because I will stay in this mental peace. At first we just see ourselves as extremely compassionate, which, if it is true, is great, of course, very nice. But we have to be sincere with ourselves to choose the right path.
Ni vedno enostavno preveriti svojo motivacijo, saj imamo opravka z lastnim egom. Seveda nam naš lastni ego govori, da smo najboljši, da si seveda želimo samo dobro za druge in seveda smo sočutni. Prav tako pa bi si lahko rekli, da je naš glavni cilj doseči mir uma, da na tej poti bomo seveda pomagali drugim, potem pa bodo prepuščeni samim sebi, ker bomo mi pač ostali v tem miru uma. V vsakem primeru je zelo pomembno, da smo iskreni, ko si izbiramo pravo pot.
Then it is the intensity of our motivation that we have to investigate. Yes, we understand the different steps towards enlightenment. We are willing to work on our own minds, eventually even for the sake of the others. But how far? How much? How deeply we are ready to engage ourselves on the spiritual path? Are we talking about visiting a temple once a week, once a month? Are we talking about making some prayer, little bit in the morning, little bit in the evening, and in between just to live as before, to let the mind to wander as it was doing before? Or are we talking about a real wish, a deep will to change our mind, to change our habits, to change the way we tended to think before, full of disturbed mental emotions, in order to bring more order, in order to bring more peace, in order to bring more compassion? In how far are we willing to engage?
Potem pa moramo še preučiti moč svoje motivacije, da razumemo različne korake, različne stopnje, ki vodijo k razsvetljenju. Pripravljeni smo delati na svojem umu in ne nazadnje tudi za dobrobit drugih. Toda kako daleč, koliko, kako globoko smo pripravljeni stopati po duhovni poti? Ali govorimo o tem, da smo pripravljeni obiskati tempelj enkrat na teden ali enkrat na mesec, pomoliti malo zjutraj in zvečer, vmes pa živeti tako kot prej in pustiti, da nam tava tako kot prej? Ali pa govorimo o globoki želji, o globoki odločenosti, da spremenimo svoj svoje navade, da spremenimo način, kako smo razmišljali včasih, pod vplivom motenih čustev uma, in da zato, da bi vnesli več reda, več mira, več sočutja. Kako globoko, kako daleč smo se pripravljeni podati po duhovni poti?
How much one engages into the spiritual path does not necessarily require to de-engage from the society in which we are living. This is a common mistake. This is a mistake of people bringing in opposition the usual society life with the spiritual life. There is no opposition. There should not be any opposition. We have family life, we have work, we have a certain social life. To enter a spiritual path doesn't mean to abandon that. It means to change that. The bringing both in contradiction is a mistake.